Hello, I'm back again playing Pantheon Rise of the Fallen and continuing my gameplay with Corpse Box level 13 Necromancer. It's currently nighttime. Let's see, what time is it? 21, which is 9 o'clock at night. We're going to continue down the road. Sounds scary at night. Along the side of the road up here, there is a ruffian. Only level 1, but I always stop and kill him. Hello. Just for fun. So this path, if you continue down the road, let me go back here so I can show you. There's the little bridge I just came across. If you continue out this way, there's another large bridge, and that's where you can turn in the quest. Where are they at? For these Gadai insignias. The lady out there on the bridge, she wants to have 5 of them. I've got 2. Back down. But if I turn to the right, it continues toward another Gadai camp, and if you continue farther up the hillside, you will come to a place called the Manor, which has some group battles, some undead group mobs. Alright, we're going to veer off a little bit here to the left though. We're going to climb up this. We're going to try anyway. And continue on up. Actually, I better rest a second here. Get some of my endurance back before I climb this last amount here. I always like to come up here because there are some decent mobs to kill. There's some boars and some bats, some spiders. And up here you can find some of the mobs that you need for the Huntress quests, like the Fire Beetle Charger is up here. The giant Dusk bats are up here. Let me look at my quest list here. For the Huntress, I'm actually on part 6. I've already completed all of those. Now I need the Skitterfang Night Watcher, which is a group mob. Giant Dusk bat, light blue, should be able to easily defeat him. Although the giant Dusk bat, even though it's lower level than me, they are a little bit tougher than most mobs their level, and they have more health. But still, at my level, I should be able to defeat him pretty easily. So let's go ahead and get him started. I I'm really enjoying the Necromancer play just because I just sit back, my pet goes up and attacks, and I can just stay in the back, put my damage over times on these monsters, and kill them from a distance. Although he did come at me right there at the end. He just wanted to prove me wrong. And let's go kill his friend. Oops, not close enough. Also light blue. It says when I consider him that he's indifferent to my presence, so if I just left him alone, he wouldn't bother me. But that's not how I play. I just kill him no matter what. Now I'm going to go ahead and sit down and relax for a minute while my pet kills him. And nothing else up here. So we're going to go ahead and climb on up to the next level. A little bit at a time right here. Now this next part is a little bit tricky. We're going to go over to this ledge over here, but I need to get up here first. So as you can see, there's no way I can get across there, so I have to climb. So I'm going to go ahead and oops, I'll try that again, and just shimmy straight across. You have to make sure that you're at full endurance, because if you run out of endurance while you're going across, that is a very far way down. You will die for sure. Although I do have the jewelry, which each of them add +8 to my endurance, as I showed the last video. Here, there. Oops, I fell. I got to the top and I fell off. The +5 mana and +8 endurance, and this one's also the same thing. Alright, let's climb back up again. I guess I didn't have myself secured at the top, so it fell. Forward with it. Okay, so I made it pretty easily because I have that extra endurance. Normal endurance is 100, but I've got 116 because of those earrings. And up here there are more of these same mobs. There's another giant Dusk bat. This one's dark blue, it's a little bit tougher. And down here is, as I said before, the Fire Beetle Charger. He's gray to me. I won't get any experience. It says he's prepared to attack me, but he's much lower level than me, so he won't attack me. But I am going to kill this giant dust bat. This dark blue giant dust bat. He did damage me already. He has some kind of sonic scream that he hit me with. I also have this fear ability, so I can send him running. And while he's running away, he's still taking damage from the spells, the damage over time spells. So now he's going to die. Bye bye. Let's see if I can find it on here. Scroll up a little bit. Yeah, there it is. Let's see. The giant dust bat dealt 31 curse damage with drained blood. That must have been his ranged attack that he can cast. Over along this cliff wall, there are some goblins. I believe they are around level 10, level 9, something like that. There's one right there, Hobgoblin Dreg. I don't know how to pronounce it. He's light blue, so he's probably, yeah, level 10, level 11, something like that. Let's go and pull him out of there. If I can. Pet, come on back. There's another adventurer over there. To my left. Okay, these guys right here are already fighting the goblins, so I'm probably going to move along. I don't want to steal their mobs from them. Since they were here first, so I'm going to let them have it. And I'm going to go and sit down and rest for a second since I'm quite wounded and low on mana. I picked up a staff just now. What is it? Grimwood Staff. 11 damage, 4 delay, 5 health, 5 mana. That's nice. What am I using right now? Apprentice Maple Staff. 1 intelligence. So they each got their own. I don't know. One I've got a little bit more damage. It's got +1 intel. I'm just going to stick with the one I've got. This one is a nice staff. But this one's a little bit better, so I'm just going to keep with my current one. Okay. Now we are running along the top ledge here. Now here's the path I told you about before. We're looking down on, well, you can't see it from here because of all the trees. But down there's the Gadai camp. So if I were to follow this winding path back down, it would go back down to that Gadai camp. And coming up here, as I mentioned a little bit ago, is the manor. Ghost Viper. He's ready to attack me. He's green, so he will. I'm going to go ahead and get him before he can attack me. The Vipers are a little bit dangerous because they have poison, and when you get poison you will take damage over time. So you want to deal with these guys quickly. And also up here in this area you can see that there's a lot of fog, which you combine nighttime plus the fog. It's a little bit creepy. Okay. Celestium Dust of Eloquence. That one you can use to make an item that gives you charisma, which is good for enchanters, and it will be good for bards, although the bard has not been released yet. We got another dark blue bat here. I'm going to send my pet in first. And let's start laying some dots on him. He is not going to like this. Not at all. And I'm going to go ahead and have a seat while my Skelly fights him. And there you go. No problem. Oopsie. Up here a little bit further is the manor. It's hard to see, as I said, because of nighttime and because of the fog. So I've got to be careful not to get too close. Yep, there it is. These are some very dangerous mobs up here. If you want to fight them, you need to be in a group. There's one right there, Restless Spirit. If I consider him, oh, he is dark orange to me. That means he's at least 2 levels above me. It says he's prepared to attack you. This fight would be dangerous and punishing. This foe will require a group of adventurers to overcome. So yeah, I have no chance. If I attacked him, I would be killed just instantly. Oh, there's another Ghost Viper. Let's go ahead and kill him. He's green. Tarnished ring. Tarnished ring isn't anything. It's just, yeah. It just sell it to the merchant for cash. Okay, should be morning time pretty soon. 5 a.m. Yeah, the sun will be coming up pretty soon. So let's kill a couple more mobs until the sun comes up. Another one is giant dust bat. You should always consider your target before attacking, but I just went ahead and attacked because I know he's going to be blue or dark blue. Yeah, he's dark blue. I know he's not a danger to me, so I just went ahead and attacked him. Alright. Piece of cake. The fog is starting to clear a little bit. We can see the stars in the sky. Oh, that was weird. Fell down into the ground for a second. Generally, when you're running along the cliff sides, it's a safe area. The mobs are always off in this area. Not always, but whenever you're running through these kinds of areas, it's always better to stay along the cliff edge. It's the safest. But don't get too close, because as you can see, that's really far down. Certain death if you fall. And one last thing I'm going to show you before I end this video. I'm going to climb on down here. Oh, or I'm going to fall. So in this area down here are some bears and some boars. These are just normal mobs. This guy's ready to attack me. Although since we're up higher, these are a little bit tougher boars. These boars are called the iron hide boars. And right in this area, sometimes there spawns what's called the elder iron hide boar. And if you can kill him, he will drop an item called the sturdy tree branch, which adds +1 strength and +1 stamina. Let's go and kill this bear right here. Make him run away. Wow, he takes damage. So much fun. The Necromancer is so much fun. I cannot do this at this moment. There we go. We have a split hoof stag. Go ahead and destroy him. Dark blue. And lastly, we will kill this ironhide boar. I want to send my pet in to attack him first because these boars have a charge attack, and if he hits me with that charge attack, I would be stunned, so I'm not going to let him do that. I'll send my pet in first. Now I'll start in with the dots. I'm going to sit down and get some of my mana back. My pet's taking quite a bit of damage too, but we're going to be fine. It's almost dead. And let's see what he's got. Nothing. Alright, let's enjoy this view for a second as the sun comes up. Don't get too close to this fort over here. Level 20 plus mobs. Alright, I think that's it for today, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye.